Morning. What's up? It's your boy Tease. I got some heat for you. A few topics that I would like you guys' opinion on. Ladies, do you really believe in God's divine order? Do you guys really believe in God's divine order? And I say that to say this. God's divine order is man follows God, women follow man, children follow woman. And I'm just wondering, do you guys believe in that? Because I hear a lot of y'all talk, from comments and things of that nature on my page and whatever, and just in general on social media, period. Y'all say y'all believe in God, but y'all not willing to follow his divine order. Now, we have a lot of situations where, don't get me wrong, I love independent women. I love women doing their thing. I love self-sufficient women. But a lot of times the reason why relationships don't work is because you guys don't know your role and you're not following God's design order. A lot of times you guys make your own money, and instead of going and growing with a man, you're in a relationship and you're in competition with him. You're in competition with him. Everything is a test instead of growing and glowing. And the funny thing about it is, y'all be the same ones talking about, I want a strong man, I want a man that can lead this and that and this and that and that and this. Then when he's in his rightful position and tries to do that, you think he's trying to tell you what to do or bossing you around. When the fact of the matter is, you're not fit to follow, or you wouldn't even take him like that. And I get it. Some of y'all been independent on your own for so long that it's hard to let go of them reins. It's hard to let go, and I get it. But why be with a man you don't trust his leadership? Why be with him? What's the purpose of the union? And it's the same with a man. It's like, why be with a woman who refuses to follow your leadership? Because it leaves both of y'all stagnant. But yet and still, y'all say y'all believe in God's divine order. The further we get away from God, the further this relationship shit is fucked up. And a lot of people don't get that. Everybody thinking relationship is not a bowl of cherries. It's not always happy. It requires work. And 9 times out of 10, everybody want the bubbly side, but nobody want to put in the work. And that's just not reality. Then you wonder why it's failing. You wonder why it gets bored. Put in the work. When you got work to do, instead of being stimulated by the outside world and things of that nature, when you really got work to do and both of y'all have a common goal y'all trying to reach in a relationship, you got to put in work. It ain't going to happen by itself. And when you understand, when you're growing and glowing together, it's harmoniously, it's gonna just gel. And then it's like a rooting of a tree. It gets stronger and grows up. And then nothing can be able to shake or rock that bond, because y'all put in the work to make it as strong as it is. Fellas, you gotta find spiritually grounded women. And women, y'all gotta find God-fearing man, because if you following a man that's not following the God, where is he leading you? Where are you going? Because it's not in God's divine order. And I think a lot of it got to do with people not knowing themselves, but trying to be with somebody else. When you truly and fully don't understand who you are, but you're trying to be with somebody else. And a lot of people bring in baggage, hurt, pain, trauma, things that they done been through because they haven't healed from it. And you could tell they haven't healed from it because they don't have the proper capacity to articulate or communicate. They just shut down. So you have to understand where people coming from and leave them where they at. Because if it's not mission, it's just leaving both of y'all stagnant. Ain't nobody going nowhere, emotionally or physically or growing in any kind of way. So it's time just being wasted. Because when you with somebody, sometimes you take the focus off you and put the focus on them. But if the focus on them ain't going nowhere or moving or shaking, and ain't no work being put in to build anything, it's like both of y'all just wasting each other's time. And it's like, it's tough because y'all in competition with each other a lot of times. I know everybody want to be the boss chick and this and that and that and this, and this is a term. It's a term that's used, but it's masculine. You can't outdo a man. You can't outman a man. You're supposed to bask in your femininity. And that in tunes makes him even go harder in his masculinity instead of always in combat mode. But y'all don't get that shit. And that's what a lot of men be saying by be my peace. We don't want the conflict at home when we deal with it in the world. Be my peace. That rejuvenates the man. He come home and get rejuvenated. Eat, shower, sleep, have fun, kiss the kids, whatever, go to sleep, wake up, and gets to do it all over again. Coming home to a family makes him rejuvenated and feels like, okay, this is what I'm doing it for. This is what I'm getting. I come home, my family gets me back strength, get my strength back together. But when he's fighting multiple battles outside of the house and then come in the house and fight, where does his peace come in at? Where does his rest come in at? He's constantly doing. He don't even have time for himself. Stop competing and start completing and put the work in. This your boy Tease, stating the raw facts. No competition. Listen.